Hello. Aiden was released to Hero Wars about a week ago. We have been doing some testing. I haven't actually summoned on this account, but there have been like guildmates and stuff testing. And like I said, I have seen him in like some other places, but I've been watching some of these tests here that guildmates have been doing to kind of see what we got. We got Aiden in Quadrinity line. That one seemed to have some success there. But we're gonna go summon him. And his abilities have icons now, unlike the original ability video I did. We can read him again. Aiden, Phoenix Embrace. Aiden casts a shield on himself, and the farthest ally shield absorbs any damage for 5 seconds. On deactivation, the ally shield explodes, dealing magic damage to nearby enemies. Casts a Phoenix Glyph on them. Ignite, casts the Phoenix Glyph on the nearest enemy. Without a glyph, all enemies have Phoenix Glyph. Aiden strikes out sparks from the nearest enemy, dealing magic damage to enemies near the target. The Phoenix Glyph applies burn to the enemy, dealing pure damage over 6 seconds. Inner Fire. Aiden unleashes a new fire wave, healing all allies except himself. He also recovers health once every 2 seconds after starting from the beginning of the battle, boosting the next healing fire wave. Wave's effectiveness scales with the amount of health Aiden has recovered. Once Aiden's health drops below 30%, he self-ignites, doubling his health regen. He stops burning once his health is above 6%. And Bounds of Flame. Establish mutual bond with the farthest ally or with Kayla if she's on the allied team. The bound ally becomes target of Phoenix Embrace. The heroes have shared health, passing any healing or damage taken to the other. They also gain a bonus that scales with that basic armor magic defense to have the bond stash at the start of battle and suffer on death. So here's an interesting, like, if this works on a different, like I said, if it works, this usually works on the main tank unless you have Kayla on the team, in which case works Kayla. And because of this ability, I'm actually thinking he's better without Kayla than with. Testing is with Kayla. He's been kind of disappointing by himself. He seems better. And I'll kind of, like, at least when I have 6 herbs, I haven't really played with him myself, and we're going to do that in a second. How amusing. I'm the great lord of a land that no longer exists, a barren, scorched wasteland that spells death. I was much too young when I forced to discover the cruelty of fire and the power of sibling bond. Kayla and I are bound by more than blood, for we share one life between us. Alright, how to get. Get now. You get him from the theme, but I should have enough to summon him. New hero received, Aiden. Alright, we should be able to evolve at least to 5 stars. We probably could evolve to absolute star, to be honest. I don't know how many we got, but wouldn't surprise me. Nope. Oh, yep, we evolved to absolute star. There you go. There you go. So we have 197 souls left over. So we want to level them up now. If only there's a way to, like, max level them up, right? Guess we could do this. Doesn't really speed it up, though. It doesn't really make a difference. It's +1 level at a time either way. Alright. So there's that. We're going to try to get him to Violet rank at least. Just so you can see his abilities a bit better. Alright, so he's Violet rank. So Phoenix Embrace, Aiden casts shield on himself, farthest ally. The shield absorbs any damage for 5 seconds at deactivation. The ally shield explodes, dealing magic damage to nearby enemies, casting a Phoenix Glyph on them. Any damage. This absorbs pure damage. So he could potentially be an Iris counter. And it does, like I said, so this is, but also it explodes, so it ends up being almost kind of like a Rainbow Halo effect. Like, Aiden plus Aurora could be really interesting. Because it could be like a secondary, like, Rainbow Halo type of effect, but this one absorbs any damage, including the pure damage. Ignite. Nearest ally without a glyph of all enemies have a Phoenix Glyph. Aiden strikes sparks from the nearest enemy, dealing magic damage to enemies. Target Phoenix Glyph applies burn to enemy, dealing pure damage, so he has some damage. Inner Fire. Unleash a fire wave, healing all allies except himself. Recovers health every 2 seconds starting for game battle, boosting the next healing wave. Alright, so it doesn't scale very well. It's only 4.3% magic. It looks like it only gains 15 per level. His damaging ability doesn't scale very well either. This one scales really well. This goes 80% of his magic attack. Bonds of Flame. Armor magic defense bonus 3%. Pass any health or damage between take to each other. They also gain a bonus that scales their basic armor magic defense stats. Because he has regen. Like, this is... Like, so I actually think he's probably going to be better without Kayla. I think Kayla is just dead weight. You don't want him with Kayla. But also, like, Kayla's just... I've been doing some testing. I'm not that impressed with Kayla. You know, like, we're going to put some levels in here. Because there's a bunch of quests for him, too. I'll do a video about buffing him up. We'll put those in him for now. But let's see what fights we got up here. Like, so here's Trinity with Kayla and Aiden here. So let's just see what if I can beat him. Like, good test I always run is like, if I can beat him with the twins without trying, it's probably not a good team. Like, the twins are one of the best winningest teams in the game. Like, this right here, one of the Trinity twins, one of the winningest teams in the game. Like, if I can beat the team without trying, then it's probably a bad defensive team. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, no. Not too good of a team here. That's pretty easy to win with twins there. Rufus here. That's a Rufus. So we'll just do twins plus Morgan plus Celeste. Morgan's way high up because of my support branch. Right, key thing is, Kayla just, like said, the back most heroes just one that ends up with the Purifying Sphere, unless you can take advantage of that. But also, with her jumping back, Lars tends to pull the enemies forward with his Eye of the Storm. That is something I'm noticing here. That is, it does pull the enemies to a different place, Eye of the Storm. I don't know how relevant that is, because they just end up being really close, which just puts them with, like, Aurora. Like, if they have any magic users with them, it just puts them all in the Rainbow Halo range. So it might not necessarily be a good thing. But that was also an easy win. Easy win. Wow, Krista did all the damage there. Boom. What's this one? Still Kayla. This has Morgan Corpse. This is going to be an easy win for Trinity Twins, I can already tell. This is going to be an easy win. Like, I probably don't even need Sebastian because they don't really have status effects to worry about. I mean, Corvus kind of does, but meh. Yep, that was nothing special. This one is going to be tougher because it's a quadrinity line. Let's see. Or maybe it's not going to be that bad after all. Okay, we just lost Sebastian. If we get hit with silence, we could be game overed. Nope. That was also a win. Thought that one would do it because that one looked like it was tougher because the other people were missing on that one. What's his last one? Ooh, Rufus. This one could be tough. We have Arachne, we have... So we're gonna run with Yasmin here. Actually, let's run with the twins here. Why not? Why not? We'll run it with Chorus. Chorus, Morgan. We'll see. We might actually be able to win with this team here. Chorus now, I'm like, you know, I might be able to, like, the stuns can kill me if I get bad rolls, but... Oh, yeah, no, this is actually gonna work against twins. So yeah, this is not gonna be a win. I'm like, I don't know, maybe we can beat Arachne. Nah, I didn't think so, we ain't beating Arachne. This might be a good test to see what kind of healing we're getting with Aiden, though. We time out here. Time out. Wow, look at that. Aiden has some damage. Look at that. Aiden has some damage. Took a lot of damage there. That's his ability. His healing's pretty good. Like I said, this was as a sole healer. He was the only healer in this team. He seems to be able to do it. He does have some abilities there. So let's try some other hero teams. Let's try... So Aiden... I think pairing him with Kayla is actually bad. Don't pair him with Kayla. That's kind of my consensus right now. Let's see. We will try some Trinity teams. Why not? Oops, wrong pet. We were going to do... Said, here's the thing, he's a healer, but he cannot use Axel Patron, which is odd. Because healers usually use Axel, but he equips more like a mage. We'll put Arachne here. See if this... Yeah, just trying to find the place. I mean, unlike Kayla, who I'm pretty lukewarm about, I'm much higher on Aiden. I do think Aiden has much more potential. Like, he has really good healing abilities. He has some good damage potentials. So I really think there is a place there. So we'll try this team. Then we're going to try, I think, Iris versus him. I want to test out his shielding, see how if it actually works against hers. Because that might be a case for him, too. Well, this team ain't winning if on do so. That's going to lose the twins, but... I want to try Iris. Let's try Iris, team. Try Iris here. They need to give me more sorting features. Sure, we'll put a second healer in. I just want to see what happens with Iris here. Just kind of see those shield abilities here, see what happens. Okay. His regen's going up. We have a second shield. That Phoenix thing, that was the shield thing. I'm not 100% sure how it was working, but it did seem to be helping reduce the damage. It's kind of hard to see how it was working. But it's still a loss here, but... like, it does... I do feel like he has some potential there. But we had Celeste healing too, so it's kind of hard to see. Like I said, Iris did a whole lot of damage. Usually you beat Iris with displacement, but I don't know. I feel like he has a lot of potential. He's going to need a lot of testing. I'm not going to be able to find all the answers today. But he has interesting patronage for a healer. Aiden's way down here. He's a healer. Mage, Fire Herald's worthless ability because I think he's better without Kayla than with Kayla. Glyphs, he got Magic Attack, Magic Penetration. Interesting. Artifacts. Armor buff. He buffs armor. That's actually a useful buff. Magic Attack, Health. Like I said, I think he's better as a tank buffer / healer than with Kayla. Like, if you don't have Kayla with him, he'll be buffing your main tank instead. Plus, he buffs armor. I just think he's better in that role as being like to help buff your main tank. I don't know how tanky he ends up being. His health was, do I like high levels? I don't know how much health he ends up getting. That's something I don't know yet. Let's look at his ascension. He has no abilities. He's on the healer role branch, which is actually a better branch, so get some a lot of mag pen. Wow, look at all that mag pen. Mag attack. Does have a few health. He doesn't have that many health though. Most heroes, like, because of how he works, like, buffing his health's probably fine. But he has a lot of mag pen. A lot, and I assume he just has a default intelligence skin. Yep. Alright, so there's not too much more to say on that. Like I said, he does seem like a good hero. Unlike Kayla, I do think he's a hero with like real potential, and I'm just trying to find where to use him, but he does seem like a really good healer. And if you want to see my video on Kayla, you can find that down below. As always, thank you for watching.